Welcome to our home. This week on the Bad Warmer podcast, you've got Brad and Darren here.
This week we are the Bad Warmer podcast.
We're missing the A.
Yeah, but don't worry. Yes, we miss him.
But we brought to you the classy fireplace.
Yes.
So I hope that makes up for it.
Okay, well, enough shenanigans. No, sorry, we're here again, the usual stuff. Thanks very much for joining us, everyone. And yeah, hell, what can we say? We're here, we're doing it. This week, let's see. This week we might actually have some streams that work nicely. It looks like we've got some decent internet. We've really got people giving us crap
about Wolfen and it's always Wolfen.
Travis, would you like to pick up the Wolfen? Because no. Hey, I've got my mom here, got my dad, got the whole freaking family. Good times. Gavin's here early. Nice. We don't have any Stutter Warhammer tonight, no. Jason, good times, good seeing you, bud. Hello, Nomi. I don't know where. I don't know, there's a person missing. Is that Lord O'Connor?
Hey.
It's Lord O'Connor himself. Good day, my dear friend. Yes, we have you here.
So I hope you guys are joining us in painting some models, so let us know in the comments. And
yeah.
So we get to... can you share pictures on the comments? No.
We can. No, you can send us pictures. If you guys want to send us anything, send it to me either on WhatsApp or send it to...
We'll post it on our Facebook.
I'll post it on our Facebook and then we'll show it next week. Or if you're fast enough, we can actually do it this evening. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're posting to...
What?
But no, I was just fine.
You just read.
I'm just reading the comments. I can't talk and read comments at the same time.
Yes. Good times. Hey, Jinx has made it on time. Good day.
Yay.
Hello. Yes, Caps. Haha, indeed, Lord Kyle. It is you. Who's making fudge? Gavin, are you making fudge? Is that why you're watching us? You're watching us while making fudge?
A good addition. I mean, like, that's... Got to keep ourselves busy during lockdown or during the stages of COVID.
What are we on now?
1, I think, stage 1.
Stage 1?
Yeah. So, like, we're getting better.
You know,
hopefully. I don't know, really. But anyway. So what you're painting today?
Me. Yeah. I am going to be working on my fiery woman. Yes.
So you've got away from the blue.
I've given up on doing blue hair because... it's impossible.
But blue's the best color, Darren.
Yeah. No, instead I'm making an entire army of Chandras. I'm using a water.
I realized that my D&D character is also kind of moving towards being a Chandra at the moment.
Really?
Just fire spells.
All the fire everywhere. Yeah.
Set everything on fire.
Yes. Lord Carl, how do you feel about that?
He sent me instructional videos already. So
on how to be a fire person.
About Fireball. I just cast it. It fixes all problems. So it's like, there's a cave full of people. Fireball.
Well, I've always said, if a problem cannot be dealt with with the cunning use of a flamethrower, then it shouldn't be worried about.
That's good.
So that's why I'm happy with making flaming girls. Flamey flame girls.
Yeah, it just works so well.
Yes. Good day, Melody.
Are you going to do a glaze of it? Like blend it together?
I think I'm going to have to. definitely going to have to. Right now, the blacks on the black parts on the edges are far too stark, so I'm definitely going to need to do something with that. Let's go maybe your side. What you doing?
I've been building my cannons. Oh, so I built my cannons.
Oh, you got to show everyone what you did with the wheels. That was just the usual Florida road noise. Okay, let's show everyone. There we go. Here we have a cell phone with a cannon. Look at those wheels.
So this is the normal cannon.
Don't think we can see it there.
No,
there we go.
It's all very dark as well. So okay, so there's the spoke wheels, and then I didn't have wheels for the second cannon, so I used the orc. What's it called? Chariot.
Yeah.
Ripped its wheels off because
Board chariot thing.
Yeah, it's part of green skin, so no one really runs that. And then just put it on and put some shields from the spearmen. So I think it comes out quite well. And then I'm
it
busy
does kind of
painting
work well.
Volley gun.
Volley gun.
Oh no, is it volley gun? Hell
It
blaster.
is, yeah. Hell blaster volley gun.
This one's metal, so this one you could kill someone with this one.
By lobbing it at them.
Yeah, just
Quite heavily, throwing it.
it might explode in the game, and it might explode when you throw it, but
Yeah.
so it's very accurate.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But it's pretty good in that game, so
Yeah.
worth running.
Yeah. Right, what is everyone busy with? What has everyone been painting and doing and making and just basically doing? What has everyone been doing? Anyone here who is not a Warhammer fan, thank you for joining us. But everyone who is a Warhammer fan and everyone who isn't, what have you guys been doing over the last while? What hobby stuff have you been doing? What have you been doing to entertain yourselves and keep yourselves going?
And if you're not a Warhammer fan, like, what are your plans for the weekend? This long weekend? Are you running away into the hopefully sun?
The sun. Hopefully sun, yeah. Looks like
sun.
rain this whole weekend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yep, that is the nice shirt. Skeletor. Thank you. No. Storm Boys. Ooh. Yeah. Actually, second edition Storm Boys, so those things must be as heavy as hell.
It's the metal back.
Yeah,
They're
with those
almost
like
solid
kind of
metal. The
solid
pipes.
metal thing. It like looks. It's just a rocket strapped to the back of them, and they're just hoping for,
Yeah, that's.
you know.
I mean, if they explode, they win. So like, they go out in fiery glory. So
Either way, they're happy.
victory all the way.
Yeah.
What was in the news this week for Warhammer?
Warhammer news this week.
Oh, there was a post on the Age of Sigmar one about it was like Johan and the Beanstalk or something.
What?
It's Johan from the old Giant kit, so he's all famous now.
Yeah.
And it's like a story of him and the giants, and like him running away from giants as he normally does. So, and then there was a couple other posts about how giants coming soon, sort of vibe. So, I expect beginning probably next week. Oh damn! I got gold in the wrong place.
Oh, that we might get the Giants finally.
We might get giants.
He gets his Giants.
Yay!
The sad thing about this
I have
is
no money
that-
to buy them.
Exactly. Unfortunately, guys, this is just a shout out to everyone. Support your local friendly game stores and all that, specifically the ones in Durban, because those guys are awesome and amazing, and they need all your help. Okay, support all the ones across the country. It's not just the Durban ones, but support them all because they need help, and also because Brad needs to buy new giants.
I do.
And I need to fight them with my new Daughters of Cain. So yes.
And even if you don't play giants,
Yes,
you can ally them in your army. So
that's the thing. Yeah,
I'm very excited
Chaos
to see
Giants.
how that works.
That's gonna be fun.
They're gonna be
Fun.
very expensive though. I mean, in points wise, they're like
And in money wise.
Yeah. Not looking forward to that.
No. Yeah.
But
Oh,
the conversion's gonna be sick.
we could do a GoFundMe for Brad.
You mean
We could.
what's the other one? OnlyFans.
Yes, Brad's OnlyFans is opening soon. But more importantly, I'm a little bit worried about Lord O'Connor. Math is not a hobby. Sorry, bud. Really not a hobby.
Calculus.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah. It's
No, wait.
self-flagellation. That's
Actually,
Does that
he's
count?
just been doing D&D stuff. Because that's all D&D is improv and math. That's why many Satanist parents are very upset about that. Yes.
I saw that. That was such a good meme.
Yeah.
Satanic panic. Oh no.
Ooh, I need to try this. Actually, that's a good idea.
So what
I
technique are you
need
looking
to dry brush. I want to do some dry brushing.
Try out the.
We got these cool things from Greg at the Batcave. I gotta show this off. I have to show this off.
Do you have a
because this
picture,
is
or do you
just
want to
too
be put in front of the?
Oh no,
thing?
I'm just gonna put it in front of him because that's just too cool. Show that. So here, that got made by Greg at the Batcave with some laser cut stuff. That is a texture pad, a texture palette. And what that is basically is for when you're using your dry brushes and stuff. The proper and correct way to clean a dry brush is to actually use the soap, wet it, everything, and then to go and brush it along there so that the pieces of pigment actually just get stuck on the textures. The other thing is when you're setting a dry brush up, you're supposed to, you go and you do it on newspaper and all that. What you do is you rub it along the edge of the textures just to get the right amount of pigments on the end, and then doing that, it's kind of like a test base,
Okay.
so that you can see what it's going to look like when you're actually doing on there, if you've got too much paint on the thing or too little or anything. So I definitely want to try these bad boys out tonight.
I think it's just gonna be a
Hmm?
like a Jackson Pollock painting afterwards.
Oh
like,
no, well
it's
of
gonna
course.
look badass.
Most of them look like amazing with all those colours all over the place, but because it's a texture thing, you can use it over and over again. Whereas like, if you observe our newspaper over here, this is covered, you
Yeah.
can't really use it again. No,
That's
it's going
pretty
to be
sick.
amazing.
I think it's gonna look. So
Maybe
the
give us
end,
cool ideas.
You'll sell it on Etsy. Make all the money.
Yes, this will happen.
Oh, no, goodness. I'm sorry, it's like, I can't wait to play this army again. Get the cannons going.
Little Carl, there are no hobbies, only math. Oh, really? Yes, my sister's been doing maths too. This is what happens with homeschooling, kids. Yeah.
I mean, I think those two levels of math on slightly different levels.
Well,
Teach your kids calculus.
the thing is, initial primary school maths is the gateway drug to calculus and
Go to D&D.
whatever, and to D&D, yes. Oh,
Everything's
man.
everything's a gateway
Yeah, these
drug
things are
to D&D.
freaking dope. Can confirm only shiny math rocks and improv rocks. What is there rocks in D&D?
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Oh, right, okay.
I
That
think.
makes sense. I don't know, confirm please.
Confirm, Carl. Lord
Yes.
Carl.
Currently dry brushing brown bases.
Oh, that gets tiresome.
I don't know what you mean.
You dry brush, you shove the bone over everything,
Yeah, then you're
and
fine.
then you're good, and it gets the details up, and it shows all.
So why do you need anything else other than a Shakti bone? What is wrong with you, Travis?
Still have to apply the brown.
I guess. Okay, that's silver grey. Do not confuse silver grey with white.
What are you painting? You're gonna do
I need to do the hair.
the
I want
hair,
to try some of
okay.
this texture stuff out.
Oh. So on a non-Warhammer related thing,
Mhm.
I watched I remember Lord Carl was referencing or recommended Carrion, that computer game.
That looks so cool.
It's like the thing. Oh, drop it. It looks the playthrough, or not even all of it, just like the first episode I watched.
Yeah?
Looks very cool. You play as like this meat blob that just eats people.
It just goes and absorbs people as it's going around.
Yeah. I don't know how hard it can get, but like.
I feel so sorry for you, Jason. Seriously. Then again, I guess if you're enjoying your thesis and researching your thesis, and if we're a part of your thesis, then credit us.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
people have to
credit
go.
us. Speaking of crediting, YouTube YouTube/Bad Warhammer.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Do the thing, hit the bell. Whatever.
Tell your friends.
Hit thumbs ups. Yeah, comments on the things. Even if it's just saying, hey guys, just give us comments and stuff, because YouTube likes the viewer interaction, no matter what it is. So just, put comments on there. Give us crap. I mean, this is lovely. You guys constantly throwing words at us while we're doing the stream is really, really great.
Also, like, I think I did mention to you, but like, having someone come into the store and be like, hey, like, I know that Darren guy, like, he's on that podcast, YouTube Wednesday, Thursday thing. And like, hey, that's pretty cool to, like, person I've never met, but now I'm great friends
and then he
with
removes
because
his masks and ta-da!
I'm also there, yeah. But it's just like knowing that there's extra people who are, like, we are breaking out of our friend group, kind of, a little bit, slowly. It's not just like, your mom. My mom hasn't. I don't think I've sent the link to her mom yet.
No, but it's also awesome that, like, I love the family support. You guys are crazy.
Yeah, it's
Thank
great.
you for doing it. You're insane, and you add to the logistics, the statistics, and all that, and that's good. What's the thing called? Analytics. There we go. And that's the big part, which is another thing. If any of you are not already watching our Instagram, please do. We've got a lot of fun stuff that we're planning. But I mean, okay, we've got a lot of stuff planned. We've got a lot of work that we've done. We've spent weekends where we just basically work on podcast stuff.
And learned how much we don't know about.
Yes, and we've learned a lot.
That's fun.
We also spend a lot of nights just messing around with it and having fun and doing what we can. The problem is that because we don't know a lot, and because we all have day jobs, time's a little difficult to get things in there. This isn't a major, the primary thing in our lives.
Yeah.
So, and although it might be fun to make it that, we're having fun with this. So, if you guys haven't subscribed to us on Instagram or follow us on Instagram, please do. We've got the Facebook groups, the Facebook page, all that. If there's anyone on the Facebook page and you haven't subscribed and all that to us on YouTube, please do so. We're just looking to have fun, really.
Yeah, and it's also like we're trying to just figure out what we enjoy doing and what people like watching. So if we're gonna like, whether we do like the podcast, which we're doing a bit more of the streaming because it's a bit easier to get you guys like interacting and stuff, and then we can see what content. So we've got battle reports. We're keen to like get some up. They're almost done.
We've got a really cool one up right now. We're just playing around with some crazy effects. Brad's the master so far in editing on that, and it's actually working out really nice.
So hopefully it won't take us. It's gonna be like the first one will take a month to produce. It's probably already been a month.
It's about 2
2 months worth of time to produce. The next one will be a month, and then eventually they'll arrive like GW before there'll be multiple coming out on the same day. No.
Yes. It's the Pacific Rim thing. What happened with us, where you'll get one every 6 months, and then one every 3,
and then people start complaining that they see too much.
And you'll get 2 every week, and you'll get us every Thursday, and soon we'll be on your TVs, on your phones. Actually, we should be on your TV already.
With the whole family involved,
exactly.
Just chilling out. Anyway, yeah. So that's let us know, like the videos if you like them.
Hello, Chris. Dice equals shiny math rocks to my goblin brain. That's true. That's very true. Jason, include us in your thesis, but credit us. There's some people out there who'll get the joke.
I don't know.
He doesn't.
But yeah, so so currently going back to news, there hasn't really there's the Space Marine Codexes are coming at some point, or Space Marine Codex is coming, Necron Codex is coming.
Last week we were trying to discuss the weapons. Keep trying to use your water.
You can. It's not copyrighted. Like our music. Free.
Open source water.
Open source water. So yeah, the weapons.
No buffering issues, nothing so far, so it's working on well.
Hey. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So they've released some more Necron stuff. There's like a bit more destroyer like
So badass.
fluff stuff, which is cool. There was, what else was there?
What is, of all the new weapons coming out, what is your favorite for you? I think we asked this last week, but I don't even think it actually came through with the
Yeah,
that
it was like 20 minutes
Nothing
later.
worked of last week.
I was like, first thought is like Harley Banshee, like the power swords, power weapons.
Power
But
swords.
otherwise, like the melter. Like, those are the two that actually affect my army, I think.
How much better will a fire dragon be?
To be positive, I don't know. I don't think it makes much. Like, unless we get something extra, I don't think it's going to change much. Because that's the only melter we have.
Well, plus 2 damage, so it's
Plus
going to be
it's gonna
8 damage.
better. You can max out at 8. There's no stratagems that affect it at the moment. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think it's going to change much unless they get some special treatment.
Okay.
But Honey Banshees definitely will be better.
Mm-hmm.
And then that means striking scorpions will change, and I'm keen to that happen.
Oof, if striking scorpions get a better chainsword. I'm really happy with the additions to damage in close combat. Like the chainsword, the power sword, the power weapons.
Does it add more damage?
They're better now. Better on
Plus
strength.
on strength and stuff, yeah.
They're more effective. And that's good.
So you can chop through people and they're not just running away.
Yep. Instead of just being we might get to combat. Now it kind of makes it more of a reason to get there because you're actually going to have the effect
Also, like,
and not struggle.
they're pretty fast. Like, especially Honey Banshees now are 7 inches. They can. I don't think they can run. No, can they run in charge? I don't think so.
Having banshees.
Yeah, they might. They can
There should be a
charge.
stratagem or
They
something.
can charge 15. I think you have to be like deal 10 or something.
Should be a stratagem or something.
Yeah, so I'm keen to run it. Like, no, it doesn't matter if it's good or not. I've got enough squads to throw them at the
Because they're
problem.
fun.
Yeah,
And because the new Howling Banshee models are brilliant.
I have to build those still.
You have to build them still.
Yeah, I just bought them, put
Something
them in a
might
box.
be getting some signal issues. Just want to check speed here quickly.
Who sent us a thing? Thanks, Jared, for the picture
Thank you.
of us.
Yes.
We got those. I mean, I appreciate it still, but
Okay, well, it looks like we're still there. It doesn't look like there's any buffering or anything. Just, yeah, as always, our faithful people over there give us crap when things go wrong. Please continue to do so.
so we know
It's
what's
a
going
good
on.
warning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wise.
We've got a very cool video coming out soon. I don't know if we mentioned. Been trying to do some work on that. On the Blood God. Yes.
Oh yes.
We will be releasing a bunch of lore videos where we will be discussing different pieces of lore of the different games
So
and things that we enjoy.
yeah. So if you don't know what we're talking about most of the time, this will be so you can maybe know a little bit more and understand, and hopefully fit with the cool kids now.
Yeah, yeah. Why did we talk about the Blood God then if we're doing the cool kids?
Yeah. No. Yeah. He's.
Yeah, I think it was just like because the Blood God's a good gateway drug.
we can blame Andrea because he's not here.
Yes, blame everything on Drea. He's the reason why the internet's bad. Well, we've gotten 27 minutes in and it doesn't seem too bad, so that's good. Yeah. So, what else has happened in the community?
Okay, so what have we got? Let us know if the volume's too loud.
What's me? There's reds in. That one in that bottle, and
The reds. This one.
that one, and this one, and that one. Probably that one.
Chris is waving hi.
Yep. It's my niece.
All right. PDF file.
Texture pads, look, we might sell them. I don't know. We'll just see what happens with those things.
So when's our we have shirts at some point?
Oh yeah, we're just waiting on the shirts. Shirts are just being produced and stuff. Yeah. So the Nigerian / Italian / Andrea and all that has been called to work. That's amazing because, well, as you guys might know, with lockdown and with everything, and him working in the orchestra, he has not been able to work for a very long time.
Yeah, so getting his painting in, and that's pretty much
Yeah, basically.
day life. Paint.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. So he's got a gig, making some money.
Making some money so he can spend it all on Warhammer.
And he just got older, that's what happened.
Oh yeah, Andrea got older yesterday.
Yeah, so you...
If you know him, throw things at him. Because that's what happened to him at your birthday. Everyone celebrates the fact that you got an older.
Yeah.
One heavy rock at a time.
So what made you start Daughters? Changing topic.
I don't know.
The Warhammer fairy came in the night and just like
I don't know
sent you
why.
messages in your brain.
What made you start?
3 people.
Yeah.
They've always been like the sworn enemy of the orcs in the old lore. I mean, maybe not the sworn enemy, but like orcs have always been the thorn in the side of the empire. And then that kind of was the original starter box way back in like 95, 2000 somewhere. Still in bed hungover. No, he's really
No.
working. Leveled up, yes, correct. Yeah, so then but like there was a couple of people who were like they had the old starter box. Like these guys are from the 2000 starter box, and they're like, I wanted to get rid of these. Who wants them? Hey, I'm keen to start them. Always wanted like an order faction. So, and the city of Nelm in the old world was a cool one. So,
Oh yeah.
grey water fastness was the choice.
No, the place where all the oil is from.
Yep.
Yes.
They mine it from the creatures underneath the city. So it's a natural gas at I don't quite for even more in depth on your Age of Sigmar lore.
Yeah.
Come back and
Stay tuned for when we have the history of Nuln oil and how many bottles we have spilled.
Oh, so many. So what list are you planning to run? Are you going full
But then-
Snake Ladies? Or are you like...
No. Look, I don't know. The Snake Ladies, I might have to wait for the new box, which is perfect for me because it's got Daughters of Cain and Slanesh in it.
Yeah.
No, what's the character of the Snake Lady called? Because the other guy's a Lord of Pain, and we don't know what her name is. And I don't know if she's going to up the Snake Ladies, but they're basically the worst model in the Codex, in the Battletome. Yeah. They're the worst, but they're still really good. So, the best model, the best unit in that book is them.
No, witches.
Witches
Daughters,
are
yeah.
insane.
And like Sisters of... What's Sisters of Silence?
Sisters of Slaughter.
Sisters of Slaughter, that's right.
They come a very close second, third.
What's the difference between the two? Is there a difference? Like, are they just like a...
Weapon loadout, really.
Because they've got the mask versus the no mask, right?
Yeah, and I think price. You see, where a standard witch can achieve multiple attacks, like a hell of a lot of
Because
attacks.
it comes with
And then
3,
still get-
4 with the buckle and stuff. Right?
Exactly. So you can have each of them coming at 4 attacks each, times about 30 at a unit. So 120 attacks, hitting on.
Well, they've got
I
a
forgot.
1-inch range.
I forgot. Okay, that's
4s
the
and
one
3s
thing.
or something, I think.
So this is also good because of the fact that they can pile in 6,
Oh, that's sick.
and the whips are a 2-inch range. As far as I remember, I think they're a 2-inch range. So that makes it really very effective for that. But they are more expensive point-wise. Probably the second best unit in the tome is the...
Beeping noises. Those are.
Okay, we have a bit of...
With that cracker
lag.
of a joke.
Something went weird there. Okay, so that joke was so bad that we almost lost signal.
It's fine. We're still here. Hopefully.
Yeah, we're slowly but surely still here.
It's like cut to fireplace.
Cut to fireplace.
Anyway, so the Canaries, they deep strike in, they can attack, they've got like a throw weapon or something, right?
Yeah, they have a throwing weapon. If they
There's
Attack.
soul somethings, right?
if they attack on the turn that they deep strike in, they get a bonus. And if they... What was it? Oh, they get to fall out of combat.
Okay.
And then pile in again. So, interesting. Kevin's wondering what strange game we're talking about. It's called Warhammer.
Age of Sigmar.
Actually, a hell of a lot of fun, man.
I think for some reason it's just so much, I feel it as a much more, there's less moving parts almost. There are lots of moving parts, but it feels like when you look at the table you can understand where you're standing. Like in 40k, a unit's 10 feet like is on the other side of the board, is still affecting you in some way because of its range and how it attacks and stuff like that. So it's a bit easier to like plan like strategies and stuff because you like your unit moves somewhere, it physically is there now. Until like I don't know. Also 40k, I'm just wrapping my head around the new version and stuff still. So
Also, in the movies, what is a cooler scene? When the inner... when the hero and the villain are beating the snot out of each other, or when they're shooting at each other from behind cover. What's a better scene? What is more interesting? There's a lot more beating the snot out of each other in Sigmar than there is in 40k. That's why in 40k, I like to have close combat on.
Close combat is just so... And finally, this edition is like you can actually do it. So
Yeah.
Which is great.
Which is going to be fantastic. Gavin asked, so what strange game are we talking about? My mom says, I never know what they're talking about. Less about the subject matter, more because Brad and Darren.
Oh, that's more because we just don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, thanks. I don't know if that's a compliment. If that's why you're
thank
watching.
you guys. Like, you're watching because of us, not because of our content. I'll take it as that.
Guys.
And not because I don't know what you're talking about, because you guys don't know what you're I don't know what you're talking about.
No, we don't know what we're
It's
talking
you
about
guys.
at all. Apparently.
Yeah. I never know what I'm talking about.
I love you, Brad.
Anyway, yeah, so it's...
Some bromance.
Yeah. No Andrea getting in between us.
Never.
Yeah.
Now we seem to be back to standard. I don't know. This internet's just so weird. Like, anyway, it would be really fun the day when we just start streaming. We never have like a
No lag.
hey guys, this is what the internet's doing today. It's like we need to have a internet forecast this evening is slightly okay.
It's drizzling outside. May cause lag. Oh.
I think for that case, we're just gonna like film stuff for beforehand. We'll just keep throwing things at you guys for like an hour, and every now and then we'll appear and go,
This is like
Hey.
well, it still has to leave our internet, so it's just gonna lag out. It's like watching Twitch on our internet. It's like it's gonna just pause randomly for no good reason. Is it Twitch?
Twitch is odd. Whenever the Warhammer previews happen, we get used to watching 30 seconds of footage, 5 seconds of buffering, and 30 seconds of footage again. Over and over again.
And then hopefully it all catches up and we get to watch it like in real time at some point. But the joys of where we live.
Yep.
If you really figure out how to paint skulls that are like attached to the ground.
Skulls that are attached to the ground.
Because like if you paint a skull that
Contrast.
even like going, okay, cool, we sharp debone or whatever, but there'll be like build up. There'll be like the skull will be on the ground. It won't just be.
The
I'm just gonna do
sand.
lots and lots of wash. I mean, I get that. Like now, I think this is plastic glue has made it so it's attached, and I should have put sand on the ground, or I can still do it. Astrogranite, I think, is the one I'm gonna. Not astrogranite. Agrellan earth? No. No. What's the other one? Mud. Something mud.
stolen mud.
Yeah, that one's probably a good choice. And just like add extra texture. But like, I mean, it's like a skull on the ground, unless it's like just recently been severed and it's lying there now. It's gonna have like mud on it. Even that, if you throw it at the ground, it's gonna get dirty.
Yeah.
So it has to like add that texture. I think that's what the shades are gonna do anyway. Yeah, so play nice with that intent. Yeah, these we're not the only ones. That's good.
Yeah, you see, Twitch is bad in South Africa. It just always seems to do weird things.
No. And you see,
Ooh, here comes
When
the
is-
worst part.
when is Comic-Con?
This weekend!
Is it online this weekend?
This weekend is Comic Con.
So keep
So,
an eye out
yeah.
for some cool miniatures on there. And like I said, and they're doing a display.
Oh
Yannick,
yeah, they're doing the big thing.
Yeah, because there was going to be a painting tournament Hardcore painting.
Hardcore speed painting.
Was going to be like a show your models off type event. Showcase.
Armies on parade.
Yeah. So now it's just people submitted the units and stuff.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out. Some of my free peoples are up there. So
Definitely on that. I feel anyone who can, if you guys can this weekend, jump onto all the Comic-Con things on the websites. They got a lot of Twitch streams are running, a lot of live streams and stuff. There's some celebrity panels and things they're going to be doing. Go support it as much as possible, because during the current pandemic and that, running any form of con is a hell of a thing. And the fact that they've been able to actually move it to an online platform is really something impressive, and still get some decent support there. So go and support them. View what you can and everything. It kind of makes it easy because you don't have to do the drive to get there.
for us in Durban, yeah.
Yeah, for us in Durban, we can actually take part in the Comic-Con this year instead of having to, travel. So definitely do it. There's a lot of cool stuff happening. I saw today some amazing shirts from No Reason Clothing, which I want, but they're only valid for this weekend, and I'm probably never going to catch it, but so badass.
Were they specific?
Yeah, they're only going to be available for order this weekend.
Like, is it a gaming set of stuff, or is
Sub-Zero
Oh, yeah.
shirts. I love my Mortal Kombat boys.
That's sick.
Yeah. Such cool stuff. And there's a... What's his name? Exactly. They were so cool. Who was the other dude? Dude with Dude with hockey mask and knife. Michael Myers. No, it's not. Michael Myers is the cool dude. But yeah, that's the thing. Speaking of which, actually, now that we talk about horror, we have a month until Halloween. Over a month until Halloween. And we want to do a little bit of a Halloween kind of event. So we'll let you all know about that, and maybe you can all help us and join in, take part.
Is Halloween this year on a weekend? Thursday?
Halloween this year is in a great period of time because it's the same month that it's got 2 crazy moons.
So Saturday?
I don't know when it is. Jason, that's it. Jason. What's which called? Melody? Friday the 13th. That's right.
That's cool. Painting the sky.
So yeah, Halloween this year is going to be fun. I've got an idea for a costume. Yeah. Are we doing this? We're going to make crazy masks.
You making crazy masks?
Are we? Are you going to join?
No, yeah, you can do your crazy mask and I'll figure out something on the last minute.
The problem is with Halloween, I found every year there's always some cool... the place is No Reason Clothing. The problem with Halloween is the best kind of things are the ones that, like you're saying, you don't have to explain it to people. And the ones you really enjoy wearing tend to have multiple layers. So you get really hot.
Especially in Durban. Yeah.
In Durban.
I want to wear... yeah. Freaking... You have to plan, okay, what outfit is cool and which one is cool to wear. And it's just like, okay, can I survive 5 hours in this thing? Or more?
That makes this year a little easier because we won't really be going anywhere to survive 5 hours in a Halloween environment.
It used to be like, all you need to do is be cool for like the beginning, like the introduction of like whatever you're going to, and then you can be like, okay, done now. I can become a normal human being.
Yep. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Look at those eyes.
Oh, very sick. You bring the yellow, like what is it, yellow and orange?
It's yellow contrast.
Oh. So how's it? Oh, Jason, Friday the shirt. Okay. So how's the contrast has been out now for like?
I'm loving contrast.
Has it been more than a year, or is it
more than a year?
Goodness gracious! The
Contrast
time
paints are
has
fun.
flown past.
They're like advanced glazes.
There's some really cool techniques being used online and stuff. So like. Very like our music's gone very heavy.
Music's gone very strange. Yeah,
I'll be back.
It's GTA.
It's
it looks
done.
like real life GTA.
Yeah, it was
Don't know what it
hardcore.
is.
That was
Yeah.
very, it's like, oh.
Fudge is done. The things people do while we stream.
Why didn't you bring us? I mean,
Speaking of which, one of the people who we support and who supports us as well, Supernova Studios, has a thing that if you spend more than 500 Rand with them, you get free fudge. Awesome people. Go check them out, supernovastudios.co.za. You can just Google Supernova Studios Durban. Very, very great bunch of people. All the paints, all the equipment. A lot of stuff from here, actually. Like, from them. Very cool stuff there. They're really fun. Who was the other one that was running some other funny special the other day?
in the hobby.
Oh, it's the Unseen Shop's birthday month. And they've done the most evil thing ever. The thing they always do every year, which is a problem for me, is their mystery minis. I mean, it's like $100 and there's like a beautiful miniature inside there and you don't know what it is, and then you open it and you go, it's a marine. I'm happy about that. So you get another one, and you get another one, and it's
like if you enjoy Lucky Packets, it's very...
But it's always good quality, because buying that miniature by itself
Yeah.
be more worth more, or more expensive. than if you got it from there.
And sometimes like there's some really. What did you get? You got one of the Vanguards or something. I
Yep.
think.
I've got 2 Vanguard dudes and a guy with a big cannon. The jump pack. I know, it's a problem, but I love the mystery minis. It's the mystery... mystery minis are actually a big problem for me. Because like the Minecraft ones...
Oh goodness, yeah. You just you like Magic as well.
I don't like Magic.
Not anymore, but it's also the whole...
The only thing I liked Magic was opening the boosters and going, disappointment.
I mean, that's what most people like about Magic.
Yeah, but
it's one of the aspects of it. Like, we like buying models. We know what's in the box when we buy it. And we still buy and go,
Yeah.
put it down and we're done.
Because I liked Lucky Packets as a kid, okay?
I mean, I think everyone does. That's why there's a hotline for that. Gambling, not anything else.
I agree. I agree that with Magic. Thank you. Exactly.
I appreciate the censorship.
Yes, we appreciate the censorship.
And the
man.
sentiment.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, but... So one of the things I realized, like beginning of lockdown, like trying out going from Gloomspite into Auric Warclans, was like how fun it is to like change an army, to like change what faction you're playing, and also like how differently they play. So I'm like, just like the interactions that happen, like Gloomspite's there's magic spells and then you're done. It's all about movement and it's about positioning on the board. And our Auric says it's like, especially Warclans, is a lot of like action abilities in the hero phase, a bit of like preparing for the next hero phase to like do your double attacks and attack in the hero phase and stuff
Definitely.
like that. A bit of spell play as well.
Mm-hmm.
But and also there's some shooting going on there. Bit of actual models that can kill things besides just the Mangler. What did you do?
I just realized something ridiculous.
Blazers.
I have 2 of the exact same dry paint.
That's why you should use the GW painting app to keep track of what paints you have.
We were talking about this last week or a week ago about keeping track of the things you have. Yeah, you see the shirts are cool.
Yeah, I really enjoy the painting app's very helpful.
Yeah.
Especially for keeping
No, my edge paint has now turned into a dry paint. Now I have 3 dry paints.
especially with the GW painting app,
Yep.
you can save projects. So you can be like skin, like you find one of the color palettes that they've
Yep.
chosen, where it's like, okay, to paint this it's Null Oil or it's Lead Belcher, then Agrax, then Shining Silver, whatever.
Yep.
And you can be like, cool, this is what I'm using for Cannon's steel or Free People's steel, and just save it there. So then you come back later and be like, oh, what colors did I use? And you just like, because I also like choosing the selection on.
The app doesn't work when you have a pile of older paints. It's called upgrading.
Yeah.
Well, no, not even upgrading, just...
I know a place.
Who was it the other day we were watching? There was a guy, we were watching one of the dudes painting, and he was talking about...
it's Miniac.
Yes.
It's like, I have
a pot of the one...
black ink or something.
It's the one of the silvers that you can't get anymore. He was like, yes, I still have a pot, and no, it's not for sale.
I think he did it for 2 colors as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was a black ink that wasn't called black ink. It was like Sterling Mud. Is the
People
something
often
mud.
speak about chestnut ink and how much that was one of the best.
Oh,
I don't know why.
The black ink, I had a pot somewhere, and just the smell of it is so nostalgic. It's like, that was when you applied ink and the model just went black, because it was just like mostly pigment.
Yes. Travis, on the app not working when you use Vallejo paints, you're right on that, but actually when the Citadel app came out, there was a few other companies that did very similar apps as well, which have project sources too. I'll find them for you. They're very good. They have whatever type of arrange you want. You add it's actually not just for miniatures, it's for all projects. And you can sit there and you can create your own little project base of maybe this is what I like to do with skin. Maybe this was how I painted this wall at my house. All those type of things. It actually has those things. I'll find the app for you. Just send me a message and remind me. I'll send the app. It's really, really awesome.
And wasn't there was an app for like choosing your like practicing a army a color scheme.
Yes. I don't have my phone with me. It's so cool. You get the files. It's not an STL file. It's a weird file that you can interact with, and you can actually pre-paint a digital version of the model, and then try it. Like I tried it when I was thinking about doing my Sisters of Battle, and yeah. After doing that, I realized how much pain and suffering I'm going to have to go through if I want to do porcelain armor. No.
It's like that Dulux app for painting your wall. You just take a photo and adjust the color.
Yeah.
But with digital stuff, so.
Very cool stuff. Whew, there's an app for everything nowadays.
Yep. The 21st, or what century are we in? 21st.
Which century?
22nd.
22nd century.
We know things. What year is it? Do marble armor, Darren. Oh,
marble?
That's what Travis says.
Marble armor's easy.
It lines and things. But that
marble armor's great, but the question is, what marble armor? Do you want grey marble? Do you want black with green linings? Do you want black with white linings? You want white with grey? Marble armor is simple. It's very easy, actually. Especially all you need is a sponge and a very thin brush and learning how to thin paints down.
Tutorial coming soon.
Yeah. I actually could. It's probably one of the few things I could do well. Everything else, meh.
So is that? It's like sort of a type of color theory, almost.
Yeah.
That's always a struggle for me.
See, the one thing I wanted to attend to tonight, I haven't gone into, and that was her skin. It's going to be a little bit difficult, though, because
Are you going there
thinking
like
maybe
tan?
a more bronzed kind of tan effect would actually look good, considering they're from Realm of Fire and everything's set alight around them.
Very Mediterranean sort of.
Yeah, could work. Problem I'm having is their bases. I don't know what colour to do their bases. And I don't know what colour to do their weapons.
And like we had that idea of going the blackened hands and stuff, but like
I was thinking about that.
Just doesn't, I
but
don't know
think it
how
would
much
work
it'll
better.
show.
Yeah.
And also
I muted the black down on the edges, so it looks a little bit better there.
See what color would weapons be in the Realm of Fire?
Brass. No,
See,
that's
like,
corn.
That's corn. So like silver, but like with burnt. No, would they keep their weapon nice? Gold? No. See, you want it to stand out a bit, like the hair standing out. So the rest of the model's gonna be, and the base. Do you want to do like black? Oh, we're almost done now anyway, so we've got a couple minutes left. Also, do you want the model to stand out? Like what I realized with painting going into the Free Peoples is having the difference in the base to the model to make it like pop out a bit. Like it's a thing
Exactly.
GW always talks about, but I just ignored for the longest time and realized why my models don't look finished for a couple of them.
I'm thinking, like I want to do flaming eyes and all that. That's why I've started that with that face. There's still a lot of work around the face. I've got to do a lot of OSL. If the hair itself is a light,
Also,
we have to have the object source lighting of it coming off there.
How many models are you wanting to paint?
This is the question. The point is to try and make them easy. So I was thinking of running 2 to 3 units of mass sisters,
Like
witches,
30.
and that would be 20 to 30 models per unit.
Yeah, so that's like
So 90 models
figure out. Yeah.
painted high detail OSL.
I'm like, that sounds like a horrible plan.
That doesn't sound good at all.
I would think maybe try try a different wash for like, okay, the hair is the focal point, so the rest of the model can be like
Maybe just have the hair kind of on fire, and then for the special, like the leaders, they can really be on fire.
they like super bright,
Yeah.
super Saiyan almost.
So go with this.
See, that looks very sick. Like, I think having
Maybe that's
They're
the
gonna
problem
pop
with
on
the
the
armor.
model.
It's too dark. It's too bright. It needs to be more like this.
and, like the skin. See where the hair's supposed to stand out.
Cheat the OSL with an airbrush. You see, that can be done. It can be. That's not an option, or it's not a bad option. We'll see. Let's go. Yeah. Let's do a bit of a show what we've done this. Good night. Yes, everyone. Tomorrow is holiday. Good night to everyone who's leaving already. To everyone who's enjoying their holiday tomorrow, have an awesome Heritage Day in South Africa. Yes.
Enjoy your bra.
Enjoy the bra day. Enjoy everything. Please be responsible. Don't give them a reason for us to shut down all the bottle stores again. We
Yeah,
kind of
please.
need them open for our
Yes.
sanity. Not really, but yes.
Hey, very helpful.
Yeah. Guys, thanks very much for joining us. Thank you all to yeah, I agree. The rank and file of the OSL doesn't need to be that good. But no, maybe I can just cheat them. I'll see. Either way, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you all for sitting through our crap. Yes, next week we should be the full crew back up and running. But you know, the thing is, we don't always have to have the three of us. You know, if there's only two of us, it's okay. If there's only one, that's also okay. Stuff happens, life happens. And yeah, thank you all for joining. May you have a lovely, lovely evening. Have a lovely day tomorrow. And basically,
Enjoy the fireplace again.
yeah. Well, I shut the fireplace down,
Oh,
so I
no
can't do
fireplace.
that.
So you want a fireplace? Google fireplace 12-hour stream.
Yes. Thanks very much for joining, everyone. See you all next week.
Cheers.
Have an awesome weekend.